night show is firing for those who have shipped up to Boston and are ready for a treat with the matchup we have in store. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the UMass Minutemen, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Lawrence. Bringing the heat. Caught near the sticks. It's Houston. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think as a play caller, you'd love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Got it in the middle. It's Barber.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He leaves it with his back. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down, UMass. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each... Turning it on! And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Minutemen!
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
He'll bring it out. It's Sharp. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Takes the handoff. It's Powell. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going hand in hand.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touch. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minutemen!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Powell. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Gets it out fast. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They run the reverse. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 7 over Arkansas State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Fires to the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lawrence. Got it in the middle, it's Houston. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. On the option. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Quickly complete. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Out of the shotgun on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Massey. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on third down. Takes the handoff. It's good. Finds a crease at the 20. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. UMass getting set to snap it on first and 10. Back to pass, it's Lawrence. Fires to the wideout. Looking to get it in. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And guys, how many first downs is that just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
UMass lines up with a first and goal. They want to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have...
Touchdown, UMass! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Sure hands, it's Bolden. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Boston College wants to play fast. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Golden Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass, it's Lawrence. Using the quick game. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Crosses the 40. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Houston. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. And guys with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? Caught close to the marker, it's Massey. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment there. To the air on 2nd down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Coming out with it, it's Sharp. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
He's got enough to give Boston College the first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires left. Got the tight end outside. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Boston College! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Scanning the field, it's Lawrence. Got a man, it's Houston. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Minutemen were penned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. Quick handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Houston. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away, see where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the kick.
Touchdown, UMass! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Bolden. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Under fire. He'll heave it deep. Snatches it on the right. Here he goes. Inside the touchdown, Boston College. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll run the option. And the ball is free on the pitch.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Doug.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks the tackle.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody...
Oh, there's an alley to the left, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Look out, he's got room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
He did a really good job on 3rd down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in. On 3rd down, those are those situations where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on the line.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hand off from the shotgun. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Sharp. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Boston College right back to the line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fox. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Off play action. Under fire. That's caught. It's Fox. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to be run out of bounds, and he needed a couple of more steps. They'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The UMass offense returns to the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll run it again. Got the first down and still on his feet. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock. As much time as possible for their offense. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be pulled down. After a good run, they'll mark it at the 15. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.